Hello and welcome back to cyubeVR. So, it's been a while since I last was in VR, so it feels a bit strange. I hope that the stream does have a good quality. I hope there's nothing that changes anything in the quality, like missing frames or stuff like this. I just got my new PC today. The only thing that changed is that I have less RAM right now and a better CPU. Hello there. Anything else is still the same. Did you always look like this? Such a big dog. So... am I actually live? I am live. Okay, hello guys.
Chibi Sayon. Great to see you in VR again.
Hey, welcome Mari. Hey Stompvik, welcome. So yeah.
I was about to sleep and got gifted.
Yeah. Because it's a nice day and I just wanted to share my excitement. So, just going to empty my inventory a little bit. Because today I'm going...
looks good, welcome back.
So
You're Santa.
Yes. At least I have the same tummy as Santa Claus. If I let my beard grow out 2 years and bleach it a little bit...
Does this mean you had to pay Google?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't understand what you mean. Why should I pay Google and for what?
I hope not.
Oh.
AKA YouTube.
I didn't pay anything to YouTube. I usually am the one who gets paid by YouTube. No, those gifts are free. I can send 10 gifts each month, or 10 memberships each month. That's copper. Lookstone. Stop. Oh no, now I have to reorganize all of my chests.
3,
oh no.
4.
Oh.
Welcome back, can't stick around at the moment but I'll be back later.
Sure. And thanks. Ooh, plush.
Six.
Yeah, something that I noticed when I was recording last month.
7.
If you
8.
walk
9.
and you release something in your hand, it flies away with more force than what you actually had. So I noticed this in my English video last time. So for some reason the movement forward
11.
puts a lot of power into the momentum. Didn't want to throw it away, I wanted to put it in the chest. So.
13.
Oh. The good thing is that I can
15.
use this
17.
stream to actually explore my world a little bit. That's something that I noticed last time, that I have to explore or re-explore, rediscover this. Wait, which eye is it? Left? Right?
I'm already lying down on bed.
It's the left
More Christmas presents than last year already maybe.
one. Let's see if I can find a few more here. There's a Christmas present. And there's another one.
But I leave your live stream on.
Nice, thanks. While I couldn't use a PC, I had so many nice ideas that I wanted to do, but simply couldn't. And yeah, now there's a present. And now I'm just going to stream today. Tomorrow will be a live stream and some Beat Saber. Then Monday I have to work. On Christmas Eve and the first Christmas holiday I'm at my parents. And then I have more time for streaming and doing stuff.
19.
We can get more than 25, I'm sure of it. I mean, we should be able to find some.
$20.
They should appear somewhere. I know where I can find some rainbow dye. Because I just remembered that I always remember where they are, but never use them in a stream. So I'm going to get my rainbow dye. I will just count them towards the total number of rainbow dye I get today.
Did you get a pre-built system and what CPU do you have now? You should enable snow.
It is enabled to natural. I learned from last year.
Wow, you made many big projects.
Yeah, I mean, this world is like 5 years old. From 2019, yeah, 5 years. So this is a really old world, or a big world. A lot of stuff happened. This was the first
21.
thing I built. This is not a pre-built per se, because I use...
I mean, snow on always would be good this specific stream.
No.
22.
I just brought the parts and let them assemble, because I could have done it myself.
Torigate.
Yeah, it's not a nice looking one, it's just one. I also made something else up here. You should be able to see it. There it is. This is one of the biggest
23.
projects that I have. Oh, nice. Here. I'm pretty sure the code works this time. Nice. Good job, Stonebreak. And yeah, I could have done it because I saw that they really just connected the necessary cables. Okay, the visibility will be down once it's snowing. So yeah, I have Ryzen 7 9800X 3D. Only 32 gigabytes of RAM. Because I never saw my 64 gigabytes of RAM getting used much other than in cyubeVR. So I went with
The by far best gaming CPU that exists at the moment.
Yeah, you said I should get this. I wanted to get the 2 versions prior to the one I have right now because it was cheaper. And I didn't saw much of a reason to get it. But yeah, I got it anyways. And I could just upgrade the RAM if I needed to. I don't have any new M2s or SSDs or anything because I used my old ones.
I have a 7800X3D.
Nice. And yeah, I still use my 3090 because it's still a good GPU. I wanted to place the water here. I can hear the PC. It's a bit quieter than my older one. Probably because I closed the side panel. And I didn't even know that the front panel was also a see-through. So front and side of the PC are actually acrylic glass. And it gets the air from the side through the system and up through the air. That's pretty nice, I must say. It's a pretty big tower.
Hi.
Hey there, Frisky. How are you, my little furry friend? I'm in a good mood. The first day in this week that I am actually in a good mood. I'm really happy. It took forever for the delivery driver to arrive. He was like... I got the notice that he is starting to deliver at 9 AM. And he reached me at 5... Oh no, not at 5, 4 PM. I was the last one on his road. And he actually dragged the case or the whole PC package up the stairs.
The 3090 is still a good GPU. I cannot have another GPU with less RAM anymore.
Yeah. The only reason I'm upgrading to the 5090 is because more VRAM. I really hope it's good. I mean, the processing increasement from the 3090 to 4090 was pretty big. I didn't anticipate it this much. I was actually thinking that the generational increase would be less, but then I was, yeah, shown that the increase was actually quite a lot. So even if the increase between the 4090 and 5090 is not that much, compared to my 3090, it's still quite a nice increase. I hope it's not too expensive. I hope it's around the $2,000 mark.
Do you really need more than what 3090 offers? I hope the price is good.
I don't need it, it's just I want it. No, with the 40 series you got a better
I also really hope the 5090
decoder.
Will have a somewhat fair price.
It will never have a fair price. No, it's because the decoder for video recording and streaming is faster and better on the 4050 series. Because I struggled with recording and streaming 2 months ago, and I had to change my codec for some reason. I actually wanted to get an Intel CPU because the QuickSync is actually pretty decent for recording, but then I saw that the 40 and upper series of NVIDIA graphics card actually are powerful enough to handle the AV1 decode, which is still a bit better than QuickSync. So, let's see if I can still find some presents. Maybe in the house. A moon. So the moon is not affected by the snow?
Well, it's good to see you here again. I'm gonna battle my anxiety with some Christmas sweets now. Have fun, guys. See.
So I have to upgrade my book collection here. Speaking of books, I actually used my downtime to read some of my manga that I had on my backlog. I still have like 50 unread manga here, but overall I enjoyed this. Good thing is that I got at least a tablet where I could watch some YouTube on a slightly bigger screen than my smartphone. I don't see any more Christmas presents. 23.
Oh, and Stonebrick, hope the extreme weathers are coming. See you later. See.
Maybe the extreme weather can be made easier with Unreal Engine 5. Maybe I'm just too greedy. Center wa doko desu ka? Well, maybe you didn't fix it.
It's hard to see the presents while flying, and you fly a lot. I had a bunch of initial presents, then explored a big bit, found some more, and then reloaded the world and there were new presents.
Yeah, that's how it worked last time as well. After the initial presents, we got nothing. I'm going to get a bit more area this way, and then I will just stay there. There's a rainbow flower. Cool, actually. Before I started the stream, I was walking around a bit and it felt strange. I'm out of practice. Ooh, 4. Meep.
I did test that it works without reloading.
Was your testing version the same as the release version? You just enabled it on your system.
Yeah, I tested with the latest version.
Maybe it's just me. I now have a new coworker, the guy that I have to teach my job because he will be my substitute. And after 1.5 weeks seeing what I'm doing at work, he wants to quit already. But he can't because he actually moved here for the job and he actually took a loan and stuff like this, so he just can't quit. That's why he's a bit pissed right now. Actually, he was applying to a different job. Then they offered him a leading position. But one day before he started his position, they actually cancelled the whole division at the company. So they were like, yeah, we don't need you anymore. But hey, at least this other guy is quitting, so you can do his job. And now he has to do what I did. It's a nice job. Not right now because of the insolvency procedure. It's really not so nice. I applied at my bank to get a loan so that I can pay my rent for the next 3 months because I don't get paid anymore. And I didn't get the okay from the bank. So right now I can't survive past January. It will be a bit tough.
Have you asked multiple banks?
Yes. I even went to the Sparkasse, even though I don't want to have anything to do with them anymore. The most promising was actually my own bank, because they know what my incomes are, and I had a loan before, and they said they will check it, but because it's almost Christmas and even my employee has to agree that I pawn my rights to get salary from him towards the bank. It's a bit complicated. Rainbow die. But hey, I'm a YouTuber. Maybe I get the Raid Shadow Legend campaign and then I get paid by them. Then I will
There
be
really are
filthy
surprisingly
rich.
few presents.
Yeah, like I said.
Man, that sucks.
It does. I can do those begging streams where I just beg for money and stuff like this. Maybe it helps. Nah, it's okay. It will work out somehow. I'm pretty positive that the bank will give me the loan. Otherwise, I do have 2 kidneys, so I can sell at least one. And I can sell parts of my liver. I have a good liver. And liver actually grows back pretty nicely, so you can donate stuff. I think, maybe. I'm pretty sure if I reload the world, I will find a lot of presents.
Try a reload yet.
My CPU is at 30% here. Rockwell games actually like to have a good CPU. I noticed this in No Man's Sky as well. And once I have the 50 GPU, this will all look a bit better. See, there are presents here now. Why is it only green color? Why don't I get rainbow?
24.
That doesn't count. Reloading is restarting. So they should appear now at least. This is copper. Nice looking copper, by the way.
$25.
This is gold.
$26.
Lodestone. Hole. Meh.
27.
Nice. I do get rainbow dye. Nice, nice, nice.
Do you have reprojection on? I struggle to get 2500 pixels on 90 Hz when streaming. 28.
I have, I always
29.
have reprojection on. I mean, I can show you what it looked like, see? Nice and wet.
30. 31.
I don't care much about reprojection because I never really noticed this. I know some people are really sensitive for this, and I saw a lot of hate, especially from PlayStation users
32.
who are
33.
totally against reprojection because of the name itself, and it's
34.
always bad. Reprojection in No Man's Sky is really bad, but in cyubeVR it's not really that bad. I move a lot sideways and
35.
look around, and I don't get any bad
WEL in
experiences.
cyubeVR, it is fine, it is not an FPS.
Even in FPS, I don't notice it much because I always have it on, so I don't know how it would look without reprojection. I think now I have pronounced it correctly, without sounding drunk or have something in my mouth. Ho ho ho! Merry
36.
Christmas!
37. 38.
We should get up to 46 at least. Yeah.
39.
That's a nice indigo blue.
40.
So. I have a deja vu. We had the same thing last year.
Do we also get furniture or statues in the presents?
No, just block items. Getting a bed out of a present would be a bit too much.
41. 42. 43.
You're getting close to the limit.
44.
So maybe 2 more. There's 1. No lizard!
45.
There. The 46.
$46.
So let's see if I can get it to 50. We might get 1 more and then that's it. Here. At least it's some rainbow dye.
47.
Oh, 48. We can get up to 100. Oh, I couldn't move.
$48.
Ah, now we are getting a bit more. So there's a 50th
49.
present somewhere. Yeah.
$50.
It just
51.
feels like I just can't move around too much. Now it works.
52. 53. 54.
Oh, look! I've been here before. What did I do
55.
here?
55.
It was probably a place where someone asked about the game and I just showed. Probably the crystal placement. By the looks of it. Yo, do you know where the good stuff is? This way? Okay. So staying in this spot actually gets quite a few presents. Okay, it does work. I take it
56.
back. You fixed it.
57. 58.
Let's see if we can find presents by walking around.
Rudolph got his nose full of white powder.
Yeah. He does have a tough job. I can understand. How else is he going to fly? He needs to get as high as possible. That's the only way to cope with it.
59.
Now we just need to feed the deer a crystal and the nose starts to light up at night. It would be a nice feature once we get something like riding. Then we can ride on the reindeer, put a crystal in the nose, and then we can see at night. It worked. It works. Yes.
60. 61.
It's present time. Now I just have to walk around, increase my visible world, collect some presents. I have like 61 FPS right now. So tomorrow I will stream Fate Samurai Remnant. I have this game for more than a month and I couldn't play. I could have played on the Steam Deck, but I played Star Ocean 4. That I also got for like $4. I own Star Ocean 4 3 times now. I still think Star Ocean 3 is one of the best Star Oceans. But the remake of Star Ocean 2 looks really decent. I have the demo and it looks really nice. But right now with €30 it's a bit expensive for my non-existing budget. I used my time to grind some battle trophies in Star Ocean 4. So in Star Ocean, every character you can play does have 100 battle trophies. You unlock new stuff like different colors, level cap raised to level 200 by collecting those battle trophies. Half of them are easily obtained by playing like kill 20 enemies, kill 100 enemies, attack 10 times as the first character, stuff like this. And then there are battle drop trophies where you have to get a really rare and special item to drop. There's one battle trophy for getting 2 in a row, which is doable, and then you have to find 255 special items with the 1% drop chance. And they are usually done in about a 5-hour grind. But there's one character who needs a special drop from mechanical enemies. And there are only 2 mechanical enemy types in the end game. And the only other place where you can find mechanical enemies is right almost fell over. Is right at the beginning of the game in a missable place. It's a dungeon that is locked after you completed it. So you can either grind at the start of the game or I'm sorry, really hardcore grinding at the end game. And I decided to use this time and my Steam Deck to grind in the early game. The grind took me 25 hours. I defeated more than 15,000 enemies. My level was 10 level above the non-participant party members. I got more than 1 million gold, which is pretty much a lot in this segment of the game. So yeah, and I got it worthy. Was a bit anticlimactic because it became just a grind. So let's go over here and see how long I have to stay in the junk to get presents to spawn. that they need time to spawn is nothing new. When I was making the Christmas tree all those years ago, there were no presents in the beginning, and after I almost finished the tree, there were a lot. So I'm just going to stay here and see if I can get some presents to spawn. From this side you can't see the blue in the flowers.
They should not need time to spawn, they are spawned the moment the chunk is loaded, never again later.
So that means that earlier when I was rotating the chunks...
What happened many years ago below your Christmas tree was a bug.
Why are you always fixing the good bugs? And now I don't get any more presents. Maybe I should go back and see if I can get a few more. I think there's something there. Might just be a blue flower.
It's not a bug, it's a feature. Back then new presents spawned every time the chunk was updated, so every time you placed a block.
That explained the sheer amount of presents that I got, because I was really doing a lot of stuff. And now not anymore, now I'm just walking around. Give me present. Now an avalanche of presents. Yeah, my right controller is down to 80%, even though I loaded them before the stream started. Maybe they just need to get back into their working conditions. Facile solio, caseno ioni, tsukimi halavo, padolo padolo. I actually tried to not use NVIDIA Broadcast today, because the new PC is a bit quieter, but then when I started cyubeVR, the GPU still gets hot, so the GPU fans are still audible. So I re-enabled the NVIDIA Broadcast, which probably saves you guys from me whistling around. Big mountain. Whee! So I already got 21 rainbow dye and 5 gold. I think I got 3 rainbow dye from presents, the rest was me flower picking. At least it's a white Christmas. I don't think we will get a white Christmas this year, because here it's actually pretty warm. Last week, or the week before actually, we had some really nice warm days. And it doesn't feel like it will become cold or anytime soon. The good thing is that I now can watch anime again. Even though I don't have the time right now. So much stuff to do. So little time. Between the years, or between Christmas and New Year, I also have to go to work. Because one of our accountants got sick. And now they want me to jump in his position and do all of the inventory counting. Because they want someone who knows what he's doing. Even though I said I have no idea what I am supposed to do, they just don't believe me. And to be honest, last week I did almost nothing at work. I just went to work, drank coffee, and the new co-worker had to do all of the writing and counting and buying stuff. Well, actually not buying, because we are not allowed to buy anything. But yeah, he did all of the chores, and I was just sitting there chatting, drinking coffee. And hot cocoa. Yeah, have really nice.
It seems I need to check again why the presents spawn not enough after walking around. It's weird that it doesn't seem to work for you.
Yeah, it worked as long as I was in the spawning chunks, but after I left them, I don't get anything. Maybe because it's already explored territory, but that doesn't make any sense. So if I just walk in this way, this direction for 1 hour, I should be in new territory. Maybe then they restart to spawn again. Pretty impressive mountain. At work, when I order something from our retailers, I use an Excel spreadsheet to put in all of the information for the paper. What format the paper should have, what quality, name of the paper if I have a name for it, and stuff like this. And then I just order it with the extracted data from my file. And that's an unofficial thing. That's just something my predecessor, the guy before me, made. And I made it a bit more accessible for me. Gold! And now everyone else at work wants to use this spreadsheet because it's way more advanced.
I really tried if it works after moving far away.
And they are really complimenting the Excel because it's better than the actual tool that we have to pay thousands of dollars every month. There could be more. There is more. Ah, how I missed that. One problem that I have now is that the old speakers that I used as a PC speaker system, they are like almost 20 years old. I got them in 2003 with my first PC, and one of the speakers was always broken for the last 10 years.
Ding ding ding.
But I could fix it by wriggling with the audio jack cable a little bit. But after plugging it into the new PC, now it doesn't work anymore. I only get mono sound out of the speakers now. So maybe I will ask my parents to buy me some cheap speakers that I can use. It's not really important because I still have my headphones that are pretty nice. But yeah, sometimes I just want to sit back and relax. I got a nice big chair to sit in. And yeah, watching anime or watching a stream with some decent audio is actually pretty nice. I always carry blue torches with me in case I find some gold. I'm usually not a big gold collector. But for some reason it just stuck with me after playing the community world so much. Oops, that was a bit too close. I already said that I'm going to make a new material video for cyubeVR. I made this video for one person and then I more or less forgot about it. And when my PC broke, I got a lot of comments in this video, so that was like, maybe I should update this now because there's a bit more now. And I can do this now that I have a better PC. Okay, that's enough. I'm not here for the gold digging. 29. Now I have more gold than rainbow dye. Oh, we got a present. It worked. It's just that I'm not blessed by the present gods.
I think the most gold I got in one cluster was 32.
That's quite a lot. I usually just go for 1 gold, like I did with my rainbow dye in the streams. The most rainbow dye I got in one stream without Christmas present was 83. And with presents, I think it was on an Easter stream, was a bit over 100. So we just got 1 present. It's just that I'm not blessed, that's it. I'm a very, very unlucky gamer. I still have gamer gum. Maybe I should chew on this. Maybe this will increase my luck. D2.
62.
Beat you by a second.
Maybe you were a bit naughty.
Maybe. I was, because I'm getting blamed for the downfall of the whole company because I brought paper for the too high of a price. Because they calculated with a quarter of the price that I paid. Sadly, I can't make the paper prices because that's the job of my CEO. He just never got a good paper price, so I had to pay the higher prices. And they were like, oh, we only calculated a quarter of the paper price. It's your fault that our whole company is going down. I got yelled at, I got scolded. It was not a nice week. I didn't even have anything to relax.
Definitely weird that there was just one present there. It means the code kinda has to work.
Yeah, because I'm a naughty boy. Maybe I shouldn't have watched that many cat videos at work. Maybe that's the reason. And I liked to watch those hydraulic press videos where the press is just smashing stuff. Usually when I have my break time, I start the office PC, watch YouTube, and then I press in or type in hydraulic press and then watch one or two videos. Sometimes it's very satisfying. Or the burning hot nickel ball burning through stuff. For some reason this is really nice. Not always you need to be in the mood to watch this. But if you're in the
Yelling
mood...
is proof that a person is not able, that is not okay.
Yeah, I know that's what we actually say in German as well. But yeah, I already quit, so I get blamed for everything. And I'm actually okay with this, because if they blame my position for everything, or actually me in my position, then the next guy who has to take my position sees this, and actually he is already searching for a new job as well. It's so sick if you think about it. After 2 weeks he is searching for a new job because he doesn't even want to start what he has to do. Because he is treated like the last piece of garbage in the company. Sadly, he got injured yesterday. A big pile of iron rods fell on his right leg. It was pretty damaged. It wasn't broken, but I really hope that he went to the hospital today to get checked up and get some time to heal. And he also gets more time to search for a new job. The worst thing about not getting paid is that they announced the insolvency one day before payday, so no one got anything. That was really, really a bad decision. And they claimed that they had no other choice because you have to file for insolvency if you notice that you can't be financial stable for a whole year. And then you have immediately to report and file in. And it was just a big coincidence that it was one day before payday. Right before Christmas. First they fired 20 people at the start of December. Now no one gets any money right before Christmas. It's a really nice company. I'm actually a bit baffled why no one is actually want to work there. Almost everyone filed in for sick day because they all said we don't get paid, then we don't go to work. Which is actually really bad because we have a lot of stuff to do. We are fully booked till next year, March or April. Rainbow die. So not coming to work now is actually hurting. But yeah. Maybe it shouldn't bother me so much. Meh? Huh? Hmm? Here. I knew it. I saw you. Those are normal ones. Only one rainbow die. That was not here. I knew it. I saw you. I'm still really good at spotting rainbow flowers. That's the only thing I'm good for. A rainbow flower detector. Me. When I was still able to stream last month, I played some Padolu versions in Beat Saber, and TV Human, who is British, also sang the Padolu song, and everyone knows about it, but Frisky didn't know about it, so I had to shower him with my nerdy Fate Stay Night wisdom, and I showed him the original Padolu video. The OG source of the almighty Christmas song. To be honest, most people only know the meme and not the real source. But that's nothing uncommon for meme culture. So maybe I just need to remove a bit more stones to get a present. So for every 1000 stones destroyed, I get one present. Stay up, please. Not a present per se, but at least a rainbow flower. What? I got deceived?
I always say meme and it drives my son nuts, haha.
Yeah. Meme. I think the German subreddit actually says my to it. But that's actually a meme in the German subreddit as well. They also translate everything into German. Which is pretty hilarious. But on a good way. It's a really good level. Even pronunciations like the JBC speakers, they just pronounce every letter as the German letter, which sounds a bit different. And it's like, what? And it's, yeah, because it's a meme in the German subreddit to have everything completely German without any Anglicism in it. I think the first mentioning of a meme was in a psychological thesis in 1980 something or 78, so way before any internet memes actually were possible. But there were already memes even in the past. Even old Greeks memed and trolled. I think back then it was more called trolling than memeing. It just got replaced. No presents for me. I should have get nominated for some VTuber awards. We had VTuber awards, I think, last week. And unsurprisingly enough, a lot of HoloLive members got prizes, which was nice. I also do VTubing every now and then. Maybe I get YouTuber of the Year next year. Or VR Content Creator of the Year. Something like this. You have to dream big. Yeah. Was that gold? No flower. Okay. I got stuck.
Would be cool if you could find a rare present that is really big.
We had the bug where we got huge blocks and huge crystals at some point. But it's already been a few years since then. I mean, a big present would be nice, but at least getting any kind of present would also be pretty decent. Maybe I can shake the bunnies. Give me present! Give me present! Give me egg! Who's a good boy? I missed you. I missed you so much. Maybe I should cross the desert.
I think the lizards did it.
Okay, then let's cross the desert. Oh, this looks like the edge of the world. Maybe there will be a new world beyond this big desert. Lately I watched a lot of streams from the VTuber Raora Pantora. She is an Italian VTuber and she is rolling the R pretty nicely, so I really enjoy listening to her. So this really looks like undiscovered land here. And it also looks like a really big desert because there's nothing, just flat space all the way to the horizon, which is like 30 chunks in front of me. Or 20. I think I turned it back to 20. Finding a Christmas gecko in the desert would be funny. Hey, I got a new no physics cacti here.
I still love exploring new seeds. I just made a new one with crazy terrain. It's called Mega Nice Christmas World LOL.
Yeah, I saw your post about the seed. So it seems the pass-through cacti are still a thing. Ah. It takes a while for the cacti to load. No, it doesn't. I just had a theory that maybe before the cacti is loaded, when you
I also have that. Yes, some don't have a hitbox.
Okay, that doesn't work. I thought that maybe if you put the handle in them before they load, they don't just get their physics, but they do. Yeah, that's actually a bug that is in the game for... Yeah. It's known since May? Maybe it's in the game for far longer. I think some PlayStation 5 users actually, or some PlayStation users actually found it. And I just could confirm that the bug exists, but I could never really reproduce it to figure out what causes it. Land! I actually wanted to get a NAS system, some Synology network disks to store all of my videos and backups on network drive, but I had to put that on ice until I got a bit more financial stable. At least I got a new job in March. I will get my own business cell phone and iPad, MacBook. So at least I have access to the internet if my PC should break. And once I have a bit more money, I will let my old PC get repaired for backup. And maybe I will ask Koi how he managed his streaming setup with 2 PCs. Then I could do the same. I could play on the new PC and use the old one for the streaming. So we are definitely in new territory here. As you can see, we got caves.
That sounds nice.
Oh, so. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. I hope that sounded okay on the stream. Maybe that sounded strange because there's a little delay between my headset and the game audio. Maybe. Maybe not. I have to check later. Wait. It is so sad that you can't see the... Oh, that's so nice. It's really sad that you can't see how awesome this looks in VR. I mean, Talsman knows how awesome this looks, but everyone who's just watching the 2D video...
And now sing Jingle Bells.
I don't want to kill you. Ashile solio. Aseno yoni, tsukimi halavo, padolu padolu. Maybe for all my bad singing over... I got a present for it! Yay! One present for one Christmas song. So I guess I have to make this into a singing stream to get more presents. The code works. There's another one. I just saw it spawn. So let's collect some presents.
63. 64.
Maybe we just need to believe. Believe in the Christmas spirit. Believe in the power of presence. That's a really big cave.
Stone Brick is tearing the code apart, I think.
I mean, it does work. It's just that I don't get anything. Maybe the code is looking in my chest and sees that I have 1.5 chest full of Rainbow die and it's like, nah, he don't deserve any presents. Or maybe we get one present per chunk and you have to search every chunk for this one present.
65.
Oh, interesting. I got some visible glitches on the edge of my vision when I turn my head around. Interesting. Maybe my RAM is getting full. Maybe I should have gotten 4 sticks to get back to 64 gigabytes. The Tomahawk mainboard from MSI that I got now does have 4 M2 slots, and 2 of those slots actually have really easy to put in M2 slot thingies, which is really nice, and also a button to eject the GPU, which is really cool. And I have
32 and I never have had problems yet.
Yeah, there's not really any need to get 64. They say you only need 64 if you're a content creator and you do video editing and stuff. Even when I'm editing videos, I never got it full. That's why I didn't get to the 64. Rainbow die. And I have Wi-Fi 7 and a 40G USB. Imagine 5G is really bad and I have 40G now. Can you imagine how bad this is? Wow, that's so terrible. No aluminum foil head can stop me now from getting brainwashed by the government. The world government, or whatever they think there is.
We do need 64 GB of RAM for ultra high resolutions.
Yeah, the VRAM is important, but normal RAM not so much anymore. Maybe I can get presents to spawn if I can get the background music to change. Oh!
Smash Fuller, thanks for the super chat. Happy holidays, my friend. Folded hands.
Thank you, cyubeVR. Thank you very much. Today it worked immediately, I hope. It did. Nice. Because when I stream Beat Saber, it takes like 10 minutes for the alerts to actually work. Thank you so much. Believe me, I can use the money. Oh, sorry. With 20 more bucks, could probably get easily over the year. Because right now it just is enough for the rent, so with even more money I could also buy something to eat. Talking about eating, on Monday we are only 6 people at the company, so one of the team leaders actually proposed that we have a little Christmas dinner because no one is going to work anyway. So we are going to have some potato salad with sausages and we will just have a nice little lunch. It was nice because that means I don't have to get any food on Monday. That's a plus for me. Nice. I was just going down the hole and then so, wow! That was a nice surprise. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas. The day when I was setting up the PC, I was calling my mother and she also noticed that...
Kartoffel salad with bratwurst, nice.
Yeah, that's really... Not even bratwurst, we are using Wiener Würstchen. Wiener sausages. I do prefer bratwurst over Wiener Würstchen, but they are both a good decision. That was not what I wanted to do. Test. Okay, now it does count. Please give me a present. Present, please. Onegaishimasu. It's really strange that the alerts take so long when I'm streaming Beat Saber. The alerts are just an API like the TTSs, so why should it be influenced by the game? No present, so my theory was not right. Okay. There, I got a present. Maybe it really does help. Hopper. Here's a present.
66. Next, a Mariah Carey Cree Stamps song. 67. $68.
Okay, now I need to find 2 presents. Let's see if we can trigger this with another cave. Nice. Oh, that's actually pretty nice in here. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride. Oh, that's a difference in white. Is it the same? I'm not good with Christmas songs. Oh no, I embarrassed myself. So let's give me a present, please. I did sing something. Now we just need to find a new chunk, and then we will get a present.
Applause. The behavior of the Christmas presents is definitely confusing me.
Well, they don't confuse me that much because I'm always confused. It is strange. So my latest theory was that if I change the background music, they load, which is totally stupid. But after I got through the last hole, I got some presents. I was just trying to find a desert where I could also get an environmental change. Oh, nice. I don't think they spawn down here. Maybe I should craft a chest. Then they spawn inside of the chest and I
Wow.
can just walk around with the chest and farm my presents. Eh. Yeah.
You need 64 GB RAM if you want to have a very high cyubeVR view distance.
Okay, then I have... Okay, then I have to beg for more money, please, so that I can get another 64 gigabyte of RAM. They are called something about King Fury or something. There's a rainbow flower. I think right now the view distance is set to 300, so it's not really that high. There's a cave. Ah, you can't really call this a cave. I got cave standards now. Yeah, no present here. It's also unrelated to new generated land as well. I could check on nbb.com how much the RAM actually costs. I should be able to afford this in March. Installing RAM is really easy. Just push it into the slot until it makes this squeaky, crushing noise. So we got one present here. Let's see if we can get another one. Here. Hmm.
69. 70.
Good. That's what I wanted to skip the most. So. Hmm. Bum 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 badam badam bum 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 badam 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 bum 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 bada bum bum bum. There's something there, probably some rainbow flowers. Hmm.
Here is a crazy theory: the presents are not spawning because you don't hit 90 FPS. RAM is luckily quite cheap by now.
Yeah. Sadly, I can't use the old RAM that I have because now I have DDR5 and the old RAM was DDR4. That's actually
the present spawning is generally happening the same time that animals are spawned.
Didn't I just saw some flowers here? Oh, an empty cave. They are quite rare. Yeah. He did saw quite a lot of deer and rabbits, so they should have spawned. The next time I see Rudolph, I will send him flying. Maybe that will spawn some presents. Ho ho ho! Ah, that's the same. I thought that another one spawned, but it was the same one. Oh! Oh no, I thought he dropped his nose.
And he explodes in presents like a piñata.
Yeah, that would be cool. Give me presents now! Or you could actually collect the noses, and then you can trade in 20 reindeer noses for a present. Ho ho ho! It's Santa's fault that I'm going to shoot all those Rudolphs, because he didn't give me any more presents.
I should make them drop a present when they explode.
That would be cool. Ho ho ho. Nope.
At least the reindeer are flying, that is correct.
Yeah. Lower accurate reindeer behavior. Oh. The closer you get to the deer, the easier it is to hit them. I still managed to miss. Ah. Bup. I decimated the deer population by quite a bit.
Is it possible to hit the antlers with an arrow?
Nope.
Makes sense.
I was confused by the despawning reindeer. I thought that was a rainbow die. Good thing that there's no statistic for how many miles the reindeer flew. That one flew pretty high. Let's get the achievement. Fly to the moon and back.
I wonder if simply staying in an area for a few minutes makes presents appear there.
Okay, let's just stay here and entertain ourselves with some mining. Oh. At least now the chunk got updated. There should be some reindeer. There's one. So let's go back here and just stay there. Now let's just stay here. So I got 29 gold and 35 rainbow dye. So I still got more rainbow dye than gold. Oh, there's a green cave. Okay. We shouldn't call this a cave. It's just some kryptonite. Did you see the new Superman meme? Where they Yamchat Superman? I'm going to drink something. Maybe something will spawn afterwards. Here. Yes!
Man, how epic will it be when we get multiplayer and we get to play together in the community world. It will be chaos and mayhem.
Yeah. That's for sure. So, cheers. Oops. Doesn't seem like there will be any presents. Yeah, they will not drop. Let's keep searching.
I still like the snow particles.
Yeah, they're pretty snowflakey. I just got some Harvest Moon Back to Nature vibes because just looking at the white surroundings reminded me on of the good old PlayStation 1 Harvest Moon Back to Nature. In the winter, the background music was also really nice and chill, similar to this, and you had this nice snowflakes and everything was just tranquil, very peaceful. I enjoyed it quite a lot. A lot of nostalgia. I was really happy when they announced the remake of Harvest Moon. They then called it Story of Season More Friends of Mineral Town. And it was still really good. They changed some behavior, some bachelor behavior and stuff. So there will be no presents down there. Just want to get over here.
Is Harvest Moon a game where you have to grow crops on the moon?
Almost. Almost. I never understood why it's called Harvest Moon. Maybe it was just some strange kind of translation, because it's actually Monogatari no something something, translated to Story of Seasons. Monogatari means story. So maybe in some strange kind of translation they wanted to get the Erntemond into the title, so the Harvest Moon.
I still find it surprising how you lose track of time when inside cyubeVR it is still relaxing even after years, and that says something.
That's for sure. Oh, rainbow flowers. It will never be not relaxing in cyubeVR. Maybe when you add the chaos mode called multiplayer. But in general, it's just such a nice game to come back to, relax, have some fun. Meh? Hmm? Just pest them. Huh. So.
I like when people who stream the game for the first time are surprised at the end how long the stream was actually.
Yeah, because you really you really lose track of time easily. Especially if you're going for the objectives. Because they are pretty engaging and they work really good together, so it's no surprise. And if you just want to build something, you go around, collect your stuff, then you find something interesting like, oh, this looks like a nice mountain. You go there and then, oh, there's a flying mountain there, there's a floating island. Let's build a trap up there, stairs up there, and it's really cool. Can't wait for the game to add space geckos that come flying towards us at night in their UFOs. It's really cool to see people finding caves and then, oh, what's this? Jumping down, almost dying, and then they never come back.
Yeah, we should do that again next year, make a new world and race the objectives. It is nice content.
Again, I already did a speed run for the objectives. The problem is, we know what we need, how to get it, and what we need to get it. So we actually can do this faster than the average person who never played the game. And when they see that there are 10 streams in under 1 hour with all the objectives...
Yes, you were faster and I want a rematch.
You get a rematch if you can beat my time. Now the problem is that some people might think that you can get the objectives in under 1 hour, which is not the case if you don't know what you're doing. More rainbow dye.
You also need luck. I had trouble with the gold.
If we always use the same seed, then we know where to find the gold. I don't even remember what... I think the last thing I needed was the white shimmer stone. So I was actually searching for a cave, and I was flying at night. Then I made it daytime, I saw the cave, went down there and got everything. I mean, the last objective is coloring or recoloring a torch, I think with rainbow dye.
Talsma, you need to beat Chiba's time. After that he will want to beat yours. D.
Yeah, otherwise I don't have any motivation. Talking about motivation, there's still this thing. Well, you could beat me in collect the most Christmas presents without reloading the world. It seems I'm just a bad person in general, that's why I don't get any presents. But hey, isn't it the case that the bad boys get the most girls? Maybe I can score with the ladies now. I'm a bad boy. I don't get presents.
Yes, I am training, haha. But I am already an old man.
What should I say? I'm even older. I'm as old as time itself. Funny enough, right now in my office I am the youngest one. Even though I don't look like it. But I must say, I let my hair grow for the last year. Now it's actually on a pretty decent length. A coworker said I look a bit like Steven Seagal by now. And Yeah, I actually think that I look pretty decent for an old guy. I have a lot of gray hair, especially on the sides of my head, so I can just comb them backwards, and it looks pretty interesting. Better than just have it short and gray. It's just... Oh, the bunny just did a jump. Did you see it? It was like bloop. Oh, now they're coming.
You are also an ADS kid.
Yes. I guess. I was around in 1986, at least. Present! Oh! And I got gold! I just had to cross a desert.
'71. Or you can dye your sides.
Nah.
For example with rainbow dye. 72.
Already got 60 rainbow dye. 63. I have more rainbow dye than presents.
Yeah, it's weird when you find more rainbow dye than presents.
That just means that presents are more rare than rainbow dye. Or maybe I'm just not looking hard enough. Maybe I just need to look harder. Ah, now it's spawned.
'73. 74. It's like they spawn in little groups.
Yeah.
75.
Hmm.
Can we get a 100? Yet it feels like that.
We should be able to get to 100. At least my controllers should be able to. last that long. You could just reload and then
They
get
are
like...
just designed to spawn in every chunk that loads with a certain probability. So there shouldn't be groups normally.
Maybe that was just a chunk border and it just spawned in their specific chunk, and it was just a coincidence that they were so close to each other. Even more rainbow dye.
In your stream it does feel like they are often close to each other.
Yeah, usually when I find one, I just have to look in the proximity and then I get one or two others. It's cold, it's snowing, so they just want to cuddle with each other to get more warmth. Because they are friends. And with the power of friendship, you can overcome the freezing cold of winter. More rainbow dye than presents.
The game probably wants you to have more rainbow dye than presents because it knows you need the rainbow dye for your hair.
There will never be enough rainbow dye to dye all of my hair with. I would also need a good fixing agent to fixate the color in my hair. I still have some of my cosplay wigs that I can use. There's even more rainbow dye there. So let's go this way. Yeah, there were just a bunch of bunnies spawning. Maybe they dropped a present somewhere. Let's see. Did I just drop some bunnies? Maybe we can find some presents now here. Maybe the random number god is just not pleased with me. Maybe the RNG is just jealous of me because I have such a nice community. I don't even know where I am. I am not that far away from home. Maybe I just turned around in a big circle and I'm now heading back towards home. It's been a while since I had to stand around. After I sent my brother his Christmas present, he also noticed...
It gets a random number between 0 and 2 inclusive, and if it's 1 it spawns a present. You need to sing another song in a cave.
Maybe. And then my brother noticed that it's Christmas, so he asked me what I want for Christmas, and I said that I want a new wristband for my smartwatch, because he gave me one 2 years ago, and it just fell apart recently, so I could have used it. And I did. I'm wearing it right now. No. Mi. Schneeflöckchen, Weißröckchen, jetzt kommst du geschneit. Du wohnst in den Wolken, dein Weg ist so weit. Komm, setz dich ans Fenster, du lieblicher Stern. Malst Blumen und Blätter, wir haben dich gern. So, now give me some presents. Gimme, I am greedy. I need it. I need presents right now. Come on, give me a bunch. I want 100 presents for this. Some bunnies dropped. Come on. There was a deer. There's a desert. Come on. Give me something. Not what I wanted, but I'm taking it. Thanks.
The game should have given you some presents for that nice singing.
86. I got rainbow dye. I still have the wig for the Gladius cosplay from Final Fantasy XIII. My black wig for Miroku from Inuyasha. A Levi wig, or what did I use it for? I think I used it for Luffy. One Piece. And my blue Konata wig. Konata Izumi from Lucky Star. That's when I was having my cheerleader cosplay. So I could run around with really long blue hair if I wanted to. Getting gray hair is actually not so bad. I mean, there are people who look really good with gray, white hair, like Sky Demon. He looks pretty decent.
A wigwooden count you would need to actually dye your hair blue.
There's this galactic blue hair color that is actually just like black with a hint of blue tinting in it. My mom had this like 30 years ago. I don't remember if it looked good or not. It's been so long. Back then we didn't even had any colors in our vision. Boing. Boing.
Back then the world was still black and white.
Yes. Talking about black and white, I saw a video about the best NPCs in video games, and in this list they also had black and white, because your pet creatures that you raised were actually NPCs, and they were good NPCs. I had a lot of fun. I usually took the cow and tried to make the cow be good, because watering the fields and healing my people was always a good thing. I myself tried to be a neutral god. I didn't care much about giving good or bad blessings. Sometimes I wanted to be the bad god because the buildings looked better if you're a bad guy. It was just for aesthetics. When I used the tiger for a creature, I usually made it the bad one because the bad tiger looked just really badass. I didn't like the monkey much. I'm not a monkey person. There are people who really love monkeys. I don't know, I'm not one of them. I don't see their appeal.
That game was nice, wasn't it, at the same time as Populous?
Yeah. No. I think Populous was... I played Populous on PlayStation 1. I think it was 1998, 7, maybe 5. It was pretty early. And Black and White was more like... there was an early version announced for PlayStation 1 but never released on PS1. So I think it was like 2001 for Black and White. I'm still at the firm belief that the real good Black and White in VR would be awesome, because you move by grabbing the world and dragging around like you do in some games like Townsman VR or Dungeon Keeper, where you are a godlike person and drop people around. So there are games similar to Black and White, but not with the blessing system and the creature. Dicem, for example, is also a god sim for VR, which is really close to Black and White, but without the creatures. And having a nice AI creature that learns from getting scolded and praised for doing stuff. And the more your people believe in you, the bigger your wonders and buildings get. That's what really made my day. I still remember when I had the Celtics, I made them believe in me so much that when I was building Stonehenge, it was not just like this size, it was like this size and was overlapping into the ocean already because there was no space to hold the whole thing on the island. Same with the Japanese. My pagoda grew so big that it was taller than the highest mountain. Having something like an endless mode in Black and White would have been nice. I remember I loved to play the third world, but the fourth world was actually not so good because your creature got captured and you had a time limit to rescue it before it was game over.
So a crossover between townsmen, the creatures of Asgard's wrath, and the settlers.
I never played Asgard's Wrath. I always wanted because it's such a good and big epic RPG in VR, but I just didn't want to spend much more money on the Oculus store. Yeah. Yeah.
I think you would love it.
I also think I would. Maybe someday in the future I can play it. I'm pretty sure that it's pretty cheap by now. I just have to remember my login stuff for your Oculus or the Quest or whatever it is. I'm not even sure if I ever migrated from the Oculus to the Meta account. I only have like 4 or 3 games that I brought on Oculus. Even when I still had my Rift, I preferred to buy games on Steam. It was a good decision. There were no presents for me. If I would have to compare Black and White, then I would really say it's really close to Dicem or Dacem. A bit more than Townsman VR. I think. Yeah, I think Dicem is a bit better as a comparison because you have different cultures that you can interact with and you have to impress everyone. You can impress the cultures of your opponent and win by having more belief than the other god, and then the other god dies because no one is believing in him. So yeah, it's a bit more closer to Dazim or Dazim. And I never saw any creature rising features like in black and white. Like every time your creature, for example, ate a townsperson, you could hit your creature and then it got bruises in the face and stuff like this. Or you could just praise it to heaven and then it remembers, okay, eating townspeople is good. And then it became a townspeople eating machine. Or sometimes it just used the water wonder to water the fields. Then you can praise it and then it just makes it rain every few seconds. Which was good for the economy. And you had a little devil and a little angel as your companions flying around and giving you tooltips and stuff, like saying, "Sire, you can't do this," or "Your townspeople are hungry, make them more food," stuff like this. It was really good. Back then, Lionhead Studios and Peter Molyneux were still considered gods on the gamer market. Because back then, every title that had Peter Molyneux involved was good. And then Peter Molyneux just got banned himself. I still remember in the starting logo where the Lionhead Studio logo was shown, you could actually use your mouse to flip over the logo and then the content of the logo was just spilling out like water. That was pretty nice. I am under the impression that nowadays it would be way easier to make a good AI pattern for the pets, because the code is much easier nowadays. People run local ChatGPT versions to to have conversations with NPCs. So having a more advanced artificial intelligence in your pets should be more easier than it was 25 years ago. I'm still standing around in my t-shirt. I undressed when I was working on the PC because it got really warm. And yeah, I didn't put on my pullover afterwards. So I'm more in a Beat Saber mode than in a cyubeVR mode. But it's not cold, so it's okay. Usually in December you shouldn't wear t-shirts in your house. I usually wear winter clothes inside and just don't turn on the heater. Some people do use heating a lot in winter and just run around in t-shirts, which for me is stupid because using the heater requires energy and money, and putting on a comfortable sweater or pullover or any other kind of warm clothing doesn't cost you as much. And if you're just home lazing around, then a nice big sweatshirt can be so nice. Especially if it's cold, you just cuddle in the sweatshirt, maybe put a blanket over you, drink a nice coffee or a tea. Starting in November, they actually sell a really tasty Christmas tea. It's like baked apple with a lot of cinnamon, and it's just delicious. I just heard a strange sound. I'm not sure if it was in the game or...
Winter glow.
It's called... Yeah, actually I think yes. Something like this. Apple and cinnamon is a good combination. I usually can't eat apples raw anymore, but we have or had a lot of apple trees in our garden, so I usually just cooked them with some cinnamon and then I just ate them as a dessert, and it's so tasty. It's been a while since our last Christmas present, isn't it? Maybe the last song killed all of the presents in the world. Thanos snapped them out of existence. So a number between 0 and 2. That means the probability of a present spawning would be 33%. So the probability of not spawning any presents in 100 chunks is lower than winning the lottery.
The trees are green.
There's no snowfall here. Maybe because of the mountain overhead. So here's no mountain and snowfall. And here's the mountain and no snowfall. So here's the... This actually looks like the snow is falling down from the tree.
Oh yeah.
So it is a pretty straight cut actually. See this? Here is the cut. Maybe you could make the transition a bit smoother. Like here. There's a big hole in the mountain. Maybe all my presents spawned up there. Only thing that I noticed that was missing in all of my component boxes that I got today is the manual for the main board. Maybe there never was a manual in the main board to begin with, because you can just download the PDF anyways. Or they just used it to assemble my PC and then they forgot to put it back in.
Greetings from Alaska.
Hey there! Alaska's pretty far away. Most people are from the East Coast USA or Canada, but Alaska is almost the furthest. I think even Japan is closer. So for you it should be around maybe 10 AM.
I have been playing this for a while. I enjoy this game.
I also enjoy it. It's such a nice game. I'm just going around collecting stuff. As you can see, I already got 91 rainbow dye. I have 1.5 chests full of rainbow dye already, so it's just for fun walking around, because my PC broke last month and I was like without any VR for a month, so I just had to get back today and play some nice relaxing game to recharge my VR batteries.
It is actually 12:40 p.m. here now in Alaska.
Ah, so 10 hours. Yeah, Japan only is like 9-hour difference. You're so far away on the other side of the globe. Already streaming for almost 3 hours. Time goes by so fast. Maybe I can find a few more presents. I mean, I crossed the desert the last couple of times I always got a present after getting through the desert. Hmm. Okay, Rudolph, fess up. Where did you hide the presents? Where did you hide them? Where did you hide the presents? Tell me. Tell me.
I agree, most stream I join on TikTok are mostly East Coast of United States.
Oh. Really was just blue, okay. With all the snow I couldn't tell it from a rainbow flower. But still no present yet. Is it? This world is 930 days old. Actually pretty young. More than 900, almost 3 years. Even though I spent 5 Christmases in this world already. Still remember my first stream? It was pretty close to Christmas. I had no idea how to stream at all. Not having a TTS, not having a chat anywhere to read. I had a chat window outside of the game, so I always had to close the game to read the chat and then go back. I couldn't react to anything because I wasn't reading it. I had a really rough start. And it was really, really tough. But now I enjoy it. I have a TTS, I have a chat window, I have a nice community.
Maybe you need to build a chimney.
Good idea. I do have...
Seems the presents are gone.
Do I have a chimney at home? I have multiple furnaces still left. One furnace down at the starting point and one in the Dwarven Cavern cave. I have multiple in there actually. So I could just return.
What do the stats say about when the chunk was last updated?
Was
I
lost.
want to make a pyramid in the desert area. I did quite a few stuff.
80, does it mean 80 seconds, 80 minutes, 80 days? $83 million loaded trees. 16 gigabytes of RAM used.
AD is just a version number for chunks.
Okay. Where am I actually? I'm getting closer to the start. So I, at some point, just started to circle around. That would explain why I didn't saw any caves lately.
I always put pile of dirt near caves so I know where they are.
Usually there are quite a lot of caves everywhere in a normal world. The problem is my worlds existed way before we got the caves. So if I want to get to a cave, I need to walk quite far away to the place where the new world is getting generated. And this takes a while because I liked to explore my worlds quite a bit in the past. So there's already a lot of explored stuff. It feels like I've been here before. Oh, there's quite a lot of rainbow dye over there. A lot of rainbow flowers. I can get to 100 rainbow flowers today. It's quite a lot of them. That's pretty rare. Nice. $108. Well, at least I got my rainbow dye quota. Maybe I just need to be a better person next year to get more presents. Mm-hmm. There it is. I think I really ran out of presents. Nom, 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 nom.
I seen lot of present around in mine, no idea why it's not showing for you.
I got 75 presents. I was just a naughty boy, and bad boys don't get any presents from Santa. If I reload the world, then I got a lot of presents again. So I could just cheat my way to 100 presents. bum ba-dum dum bum. Bum ba-dum dum dum bum bum. Ah, there's one.
It does
Yay!
T make sense because I did not make it on good boy list this year.
Maybe you are still better than me. I'm a bad person. I'm an arrogant, greedy asshole, so that's why I don't get any presents.
76.
I'm pretty sure that the presents can't outrun my rainbow die count today. Wow. I fell through the world. I got teleported. Maybe. I don't think so. That was strange. There's a present. Okay. That was really strange. I entered the Twilight Zone. At least I got my present. Nah. That was strange.
77. A weird teleport yet.
Let's just cover. Well, if it means I get more presents, then I will take it.
Out of memory CPU not fast enough. At least that did count as something. 78.
Maybe that counted towards a reload, and now I just got all of the presents again.
79.
Okay, 21 to go. We can do this. Just have to enter the Twilight Zone again.
The game wanted to be nice, so it teleported you to an area with more presents. 80. 81. My biggest teleport was I think 20 minutes of flying or so to get back to the known world. 82.
We tested the flying and
83.
the forced flying teleport back in my English world, and I think it was like 2000 chunks that I got teleported back. But
84.
I think we fixed this.
85. 86. Yeah, that was when I first started polying.
Already been so many years.
87.
I really think the teleport helped.
'88. 89.
Wait, how many loaded chunks do I have? Does it... Maybe if there are too many loaded chunks, the code gets a bit confused. Maybe this could be something. I mean, now I'm at
Well, something happened and
2200 chunks. So maybe that was it. Or maybe the presents just get teleported
90.
or spawned in a really far away chunk that I can't see. When you load the world, the chunks around you are pretty much the only thing you see, so they spawn there, and the further away the chunks get loaded, the further away the presents are. And at some point there are too many presents, they don't get despawned, so they don't spawn anymore.
91. Did you not collect the golden shimmer tile?
No.
92. 93.
I don't
94.
have use for the shimmer tile right
Why
now.
not?
Because it's trash, I don't need it.
95. 96.
Okay, now I can overcome the rainbow die. Me-
97. 98. 99.
Let's go! Yay!
100. 'Partying face yet? 101. 102. Partying face, partying face.
Whoop, 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 hey! Mm.
So we first need a glitch in the matrix, then it works.
Yeah, I think... Stonebrick, where did you test the code? Maybe it really has something to do with how many chunks are loaded. That would explain why people with smaller worlds get more presents than I do. Because my worlds are usually a bit more on the bigger site.
I tested it in a copy of the community world.
Ah, the community world is pretty big here. That's no excuse. So, now if I teleport back home, we should get another 20 Christmas presents. Because
Do you have the loaded chunks altered in the INI?
No. They are at 20. I think. Why are the torches emitting rays? Why is it not loading? Ah, there it is. So. Let's see if the presents come back now.
Funny to see all the torches like that.
Yeah. So.
$103. $104. $105. $106. $107.
Maybe it really has something to do with how many chunks are loaded. Wait, was that red one? No.
Well, the glitch certainly has something to do something with it. Seems fine now. 108.
Yeah, I think it really was like... I mean...
109.
I didn't get any more presents back then. When I teleported here, they just started to spawn again.
110. 111. 112. 113. 114.
And now it's going to the count.
$115. 116. 117. 118. 'Hey Chibi.
Hey there, Steve. How are you? So.
119. That was funny. 120. I'm alright.
That's nice.
121.
Could also get some in my chests.
122. 123. 7,384. 'Error. 124.
So. Okay. Nothing here. What happens if I respawn again? Maybe it works. Maybe it didn't work because I was too close and still in the same chunk.
The game makes sure to not spawn presents twice in the same chest in the same year.
Ah. I just have to rebuild all of my chests. So I got 117 rainbow dye, 124 presents. I finally got more presents than rainbow dye. Even though I had to use the strange glitch and the reload. But hey, all that matters is that I got presents. So, here's the gold. 31. The rainbow die.
Yes, it's nice that you got presents. And gold.
I just I just remembered that I don't have my chests because
And Diebow Rain. Maybe the real presents are the friends we made along the way.
I made friends? That's something new. No, in the end, all that matters is that we had fun.
And a chair in front of a portal.
The chair is important. So. Oops. Oh? Huh. The game crashed. Oh, it's back. Okay, that was interesting. Yeah, I didn't drop any frames. Ah, that's so bright.
It feels like your VRAM is full or your RAM is full.
Yeah,
Whoa.
my VRAM is really full right now. Blah, 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 blah. So let's...
That happened the second I opened my on game.
Oh, oops. Can I actually access...
So it was the fault of Steve Ketty.
So... Oh.
3.
So that's it for today. I would say that's plenty for my first time after so many days. Yeah, thanks for dropping by. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for spending this time with me.
125.
And yeah, I hope I can see you again tomorrow. And yeah, till then, please stay healthy. Bye! Actually, the melting snow looks really nice, now that everything becomes clear again. Well then, bye-bye.
Glad I could pop in for a quick hello. Thank you and good night. Thanks for the nice stream, D. Good night. CYA.